We have our next speaker, Mohan Saxena, please, up on stage. Thank you. 6 minutes, sir. You have 6 minutes.
Yeah, fine. Thank you, Jerry and Itu. The purpose of my talk here is, it is based on one of the philosophies of Karmveer, and that is right every wrong. So I will just tell my story, which is in this direction only. And there is a disclaimer. I'm not a space scientist. I'm a professor of immunology. And I took up to activities related to space just out of interest. And in this talk, I'll just tell my own experiences regarding one episode that occurred and what we did as an amateur that brought something very interesting. So Chandrayaan 2 spacecraft with orbiter, lander, and rover launched on board GSLV mission on 22nd July. And the budget was 970 crores. Then on 2nd September, lander was separated on the lunar orbit. And the descent was scheduled for 7th September, where the lander was supposed to land between the two craters, Simpelius and Manzinus. But something happened, and during the last 2.1 kilometer, it lost communication. At about 335 meters, it changed its trajectory. And after that, there was no trace of lander, and it was believed that it crash landed, and it was destroyed into tiny pieces. So the next day itself, ISRO chairman had notified that they had located, the orbiter had spotted the lander and taken its thermal image. But they did not release that image till date. And there was, after that, there was a U-turn from ISRO, and they said that it has crash landed. And even in Parliament, they gave a statement that the lander was crash landed. So there was one attempt by one techie. He was an amateur space enthusiast. And Shanmuga Subramanian, on 3rd October 2019, he claimed that he had spotted the debris of destroyed lander on the moon. And this was published worldwide. Next, please. Next, please. Next slide. So after that, on 2nd December 2019, NASA also released a shot of the LROC picture, which claimed that this is the debris of the lost lander which had crash landed. But the two claims, one by NASA and the other by ISRO, they were contradictory. ISRO said that they had spotted the lander, but they did not release the thermal image, which they said they had, but later on they made a U-turn. NASA said that they had spotted the debris, but they did not show any close-up of the lander or any other proof that verifies the identity of the lander. So my younger brother, who happens to be a postgraduate in commerce and worked as a banker, he got curious and he wanted to investigate what was going wrong. So using the LROC pictures, there is a camera which is made by NASA. It is a Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter camera. It takes continuous images of the lunar surface, and they deposit it in the public domain. And from that, you can see the images of the lunar surface. So he sifted through tons of those images using his laptop and mobile. And after that, he stumbled upon one object which he thought was something unusual. And he believed that it could be lander. So he sent that image to me. So I started investigating. I enlarged the image. Next, please. Next. So I enlarged the image, and I came. Can we have the lights low or dim, so that you can actually see this? So after a lot of attempts and a hectic search on the LROC imagery, we could spot that Vikram, which we believed that it could possibly be Vikram. And this is the position of that object, which is Simpelius and crater. And after a bit enlargement and enhancement, we could find this image, which is near two minor craters. Next slide. So here we could finally spot the lander on the right-hand side bottom, the Vikram lander. And after that, we got some clues. And the lander was in intact position. Next slide, please. Next slide. So here, these are the images, which are the close-ups and enhanced images. The lander on the left side and rover Pragyan on the right side. Now, one thing, next slide, please. Yeah, when we enlarged and enhanced the image, we found that there were certain identifying characters of lander. As you can see on the right side bottom, this was the image which we got after enlargement and enhancement, and it showed the structures which were very much comparable to those of the lunar lander. And on fine refinement, we could even see the antenna on the top right, and you can see the bay door opened, one left leg of the lander here, and the ramp which was deployed. So when I saw the ramp deployed, I argued that it means the lander was functional, and it could have deployed the rover also. So when I started searching, I could find the rover also, which I have shown in the previous image. Next, please. So this image we got of the rover Pragyan, and here is the actual replica. And you can see the solar panel on the right side and the enlarged body, rectangular body of the rover Pragyan. So next, please. So this made us to think that the lander was not only intact, it was fully functional, because the bay door was opened and the ramp was deployed. It means it had delivered the Pragyan, and we could actually spot the Pragyan, and I determined the exact coordinates of the lander and the rover, and we came to the conclusion that the mission was successful except the communication glitch. But otherwise, the lander had safely landed and the rover was delivered. Next, please.
No, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. So this was the
Thank you.
publication.